welcome back to the Beach Bum Bookworm. I am Tiffany. I'm so glad y'all found me again today. My channel is all about cozy mysteries and romance books. Today I'm doing part 3 of the series I've started called The Hidden Gems of Cozies, or Cozy Mysteries, Hidden Gems, whichever way you like it. Okay, so the way I've been doing this is I have a few that are ones that I've read that I really feel like are hidden gems, and then I've taken from you guys. From some people have given me stuff on Facebook, on Instagram, message, stuff like that, and I'm sharing it because these are ones that we all think need more readers. They are worth the hype, and they just need the shout out. So here we go. I'm so excited. Excuse me. Oh, first I have to show you my book shirt. Okay, so when I bought this book shirt, I thought it was just tee with some books underneath it, which it is. However, the books are perfect for this time of year because they're all, I don't know if you can see them, but they're all like spell books and stuff of that nature, so they're perfect for this time of year. Dark arts, standard spells. It's fantastic. I absolutely love it. Okay, let's get started. We're talking Hidden Gems Part 3 in 3, 2, 1, go. So before we jump in, remember to hit the subscription and the notification bell. Notification bell is going to tell you when I put out new videos each and every single week so you don't miss anything. And the subscription keeps my channel growing. I can't thank you enough. I am so grateful because I'm having such a good time. I really can't thank you enough. Remember, support is free, so it costs nothing to hit the buttons for us. Okay, here we go. The first one I'm going to start with is the honorable mention. I have read the first book. I really loved it. I want to get back to the series, and if you haven't read it, it's a series I feel like needs more attention because it was really fun. It's the Taste of Texas series. This is by Rebecca Adler. The first book is one of the best titles. It's called Here Today, Gone Tomorrow. This features Josie. That is hilarious. That is a very clever title. I think that is very clever. I absolutely love it. Okay, so it features Josie, and Josie used to be a journalist, and she is now the head waitress at a restaurant in Texas. I think the restaurant is called Taste of Texas. I'm not sure. It's been a long time since I've read this. The restaurant is in a small town that she grew up in called Broken Boot, Texas. I really enjoyed the first one, and the cover on it, the colors, it is fabulous. 3 books in that series. It is one that I want to make sure that more people know about. Next up, I have 2 more that I've read all of the books that are out in this series. The first one is the Bewitching series by Madeline Alt. Book 1 is called The Trouble with Magic. This features Maggie, and Maggie is an antique store clerk. She's also an empath. It features Felicity, who is the antique store owner. It takes place in Indiana. There are 7 books in this series. It's been a long time since I read it, so I don't remember all the details, but I remember really enjoying it. And the last one that is from me is one that I really enjoyed. It only has 2 out in it. I don't think that there's going to be more coming out, but I really loved it. It's the Woman of World War II Cozy Mystery series. This is by Tessa Arlen. The first book is called Poppy Redfern and the Midnight Murders, and I love the cover on that. Okay, so our main character is Poppy Redfern. She is a air warden in World War II in a small English village. I loved both books. I really wish that there was more in this series. I highly recommend it, and I don't hear a lot of people talk about it, so there's my shout out. Okay, so the next few are from you guys. I think I have 3 more. The first one, I just want to say, is one that had to go on my 24 list just because of the person who mentioned it to me, which is Cajun Peach. Cajun Peach is somebody who I feel like is like an encyclopedia of cozy mysteries. So when she says, hey, you need to try this series, I make note, and y'all should too. So the series that she mentioned is the Liz McCrimmon series. It's by Caitlin Dunnett, and the first book is called Kilt Dead. It says our main character is Liz, and she is a Scottish dance troupe dancer in Maine. I cannot wait. There are 13 books in this series. Like I said, I'm not joking. It immediately went on my 24 list because I trust Cajun. She reads so many cozies. She is the go-to on questions for cozy mysteries. Yeah, she knows what she's talking about, people. Okay, next up is the book is called A Precarious Homecoming. I'm going to put it right here. It says, a 1919 amateur sleuth murder whodunit. Arabella Stewart Historical Mysteries, okay? The author is D.S. Lang, and it says that Arabella Stewart, having served as a U.S. Army Signal Corps operator, oh cool, returns to Ohio to find her family's resort on the brink of closure. The nearby town is also struggling economically in the wake of the Great War and the influenza pandemic. Almost immediately, Bella finds herself working alongside Constable Jackson Hastings to solve a series of crimes to save the resort. 8 books in that series. I know that further into the series, I read where it said like 1920s. So I think that there is like time growth. Sometimes you don't see that in cozy mysteries. And I love the 20s time period. So I am interested in checking this one out. I think it sounds really fun. So next up and last is another historical. It is the Jack and Francis historical cozy series. It takes place in the 1930s. Book 1 is called A Matter of Love and Death. This is by Carmen Radke. Not sure if I'm saying that right. There are 6 books in this series. And I think this sounds really interesting because it sounds like there are 3 main characters. It says a good girl with a penchant for the truth, a charming lawbreaker with a moral code, and a retired vaudevillain who has all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. I think that sounds absolutely amazing. I want to read the rest because I think it takes place in Australia. It says, when it comes to solving crime, these 3 won't be upstaged by anyone anywhere, from the sun-baked streets of Australia to ritzy parties on the Riviera and the excitement of London in the early 1930s. So there might be a lot of traveling in this series. I am here for it. I think that sounds really fun and definitely needs a shout out because I had heard about it myself. All right, everyone, I hope you're enjoying this series. If you are, please make sure that you're continuing to make recommendations. I have a ton more that people have sent me, but I'm always collecting more and more because I really want to support cozy mystery authors. I really want to get out these names and these books that maybe don't have as much recognition, but we know that they should. All right, everyone. Until next time, may all your future reads be 5 stars. Bye, everybody!